There's a popular term in life that goes, reading is fundamental.
That's right, isn't it?
But just as reading is fundamental, communication is also fundamental, and it is key in all the relationships in your life.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Who knew that words can carry such impact, could hold so much weight, could cut so deep, could hurt somebody's feelings? Stay tuned today on this video and on this channel as we talk about 5 things that you can do to improve communication specifically in your marriage. What is going on, YouTube, and welcome back to Faith Like That, a Christian ministry that is dedicated to helping you live a clean life for Christ and to live that life abundantly. We want you not just to have faith, but to have the kind of applied faith that can move mountains. We want you to be able to benefit from all that we do, and all that we learn, and all that we share, especially here on this channel. And the way you do that is by subscribing to our channel and hitting that bell icon so you know when our videos are coming out. All right, so once again today we're talking about communication. Communication is key. And I want to cover 5 things that you can do and even do here in the next week to improve the communication in your relationship, specifically in your marriage. The first thing that you can do to improve communication in your marriage is be sure to express your needs.
I'm a man, Mona. I have needs.
Now, most people think this is just something that we tell women, but it also goes for men too, because men a lot of times are silent about a lot of things and don't talk about their feelings and what's really on their mind. But men and women, please, if you want the communication in your marriage or relationship to be better, if you want your just overall marriage to be better, have a practice of speaking up for what you need or what you're expecting. None of us can read minds. We may feel like we've been together 5 years, 10 years, they were there when I said this, or they should have known this, but a lot of times we just don't know. Maybe we didn't catch it, we weren't really listening for that, something else was going on in our mind, we were going through something, so we really don't know what you need or want. So to make it simple, to make it easy, it's almost like even a cheat code for your marriage and relationship. Just to express the things that you need or that you want, or even that you're expecting. We get so upset at times about unspoken and unshared expectations, and we get an attitude when they're not met when we've never said anything about them. You need to share your needs with your spouse, with a significant other. If you're in a relationship watching this, about to get married, start a practice now of sharing the things that you need.
Yeah, I can do that.
The second way that you can improve communication in your relationship and marriage is to show them that you love them.
Show me you love me.
We all say it, every morning, every time we get off the phone, hey, I love you. But more than just saying it, how can I show them that I love them? And one of the biggest ways you can do this, and this is good for the man, is to listen to what they're saying and respond to what they're saying, or then do something that says, hey, I heard you when you said this, so I went and did this for you. I don't want you to think I'm fixing it for you, but I was thinking of you, and because I love you, I wanted to make sure you had this, and I feel like you needed it, or it's going to improve. Now, you could miss, but you know what? A lot of times it's the thought that counts. To know that you were thinking of them and you did this for them will change almost anything.
That's okay. It's the thought that counts.
Most women don't like flowers, right? But you buy women flowers and they seem so excited, so happy when you got them because you brought them for them and you were thinking of them. They don't really mind the flowers. They don't really like the flowers. The flowers are probably going to be dead in a day or two because most modern women don't even take care of gardens and plants in that way. But it's the thought that counts. Show them that you love them. The third way that you can improve communication in your marriage and relationship is to watch and mind your tone and body language.
Watch your tone.
Look, in our modern time, right, we have this term, fix your face. Or my face says more about what I think, how I feel, than I've actually said. So sometimes you haven't even said anything that could be hurtful, that could be taken the wrong way, that can be seen as disrespectful, but it's written all over your face.
And it's written all over your face.
This is a difficult one for some people because some of us don't have that practice of fixing our face because of how we feel or what we don't like, that we don't really intend to share with anybody, but our face says more and our body language says more than we actually intend to say. So this is something you need to work on and practice, but just know that people are watching, and be mindful of your tone and your body language, because you may say some things that are meant to be nice, that are meant to be supportive, but because of your tone, it isn't taken that way. So fixing your face and watching your tone can go a long way in communication in your relationship. The fourth thing that you can do to improve communication in your relationship and your marriage is to make time for each other and to be specific and intentional on when that time happens. Let me explain a little more. That we always talk, right? We talk every day. We talk about cleaning the house, talk about paying the bills, we talk about what's upcoming. That's usually just like routine, right? But let's make time to talk about something else. Let's find some prompts online. Let's talk about our hopes and our dreams. Let's talk about things that we're looking forward to, that we would like to see happen. Let's just talk about each other and the way we feel about each other and the way we felt when we saw you doing this, and how can I support you? That we need to make time for each other.
Very busy, but I'll make time for you.
Now, when you do that, you have to make sure that your spouse, your significant other, your husband or wife, or whichever one it is for you, that they're on the same page as you. Because you may be really dead set on this is the time and it has to happen now. And we talked about this the other day, but during this month, I have this course going on. I have an increased workload. So right now, the time is really inconvenient and I can't really be present in the time. So be intentional about when that time is and making sure that you can both be present in the time. So you may not be able to say it always happens on Tuesday at 5 o'clock.
It's always been that way. Right.
We can't say that. We can't say it's always Friday, we do this or whatever, because that time might need to be flexible and a little more fluid. But be sure to have the time. All right, the fifth way and the final way that you can improve communication in your marriage, and I'm going to share today because there's more than 5, but the fifth way I'm going to share is to be clear and direct in your communication, but don't be hurtful or disrespectful. Look, there's some things that just don't need to be said, right? It might be true, it might be honest, it might be clear and direct, it might not be wrong to say what you said, but did it need to be said in the moment?
You didn't have to say that to her.
Are your words going to have the impact on somebody that's going to be hurtful or seen as disrespectful, or is going to damage and leave scars on your relationship? If it is, even if it's not wrong that you say it, don't say it. Keep it to yourself. But other times, be really clear and direct in what you're saying. Don't beat around the bush. There's a book I think it's by Kim Scott, called Radical Candor. And pretty much just saying that we're honest to the point where we're going to improve. And we're in contrast, not upholding ruinous empathy. Like, I'm saying things that could be hurtful. I'm saying things or not saying things because I don't want to hurt your feelings, but they might need to be said.
But I think we both know what needs to be said right now, so
how can I say them and be as direct and clear as possible at the same time without hurting you or just being mean to you, right? So we don't want to just be mean. We don't want to be empathetic and not tell you the truth that could also be hurtful that I knew and didn't tell you, right? So we want to be truthful, but we also don't want to be disrespectful and hurtful. So look, those are 5 things that you can do in your relationship and your marriage this week, or at least that you can work on those 5 things this week to improve communication in your marriage. And you can see a big difference in the way that your spouse or significant other responds to you and the way that you feel currently in the current state of your relationship. So also, if they're not watching this video, go ahead and share it with them. Hit that share button and let them know that, hey, look, I watched this video. I kind of want to try some of these things. Can you check them out? It's not that long, and we'll try it out. So go ahead and hit that thumbs up too, so you can save this video. And honestly, if you're still here, I feel like you liked it. Go ahead and smash that like button anyway. And until next time, have faith, be safe, and we'll see you soon.